Hi everyone. It looks like we're starting to get some people trickling on and joining us. We're so excited to have you here with us today to talk about our new super exciting VISIA technology. This is Alison.
Hi.
And I'm Alison. We thought it would be fun just to confuse you. So we're both Alisons. As we start to get some more people on, I just wanted to make sure that our audio and video are working. So if you're on here, I would love for someone to put a comment in the Q&A or the chat box and just let us know that you can hear us and see us okay, and then we'll get started. Yay, okay, good. It sounds like everyone can hear and see us. So I just wanted to say again, thank you for joining us, and make sure to use that Q&A box at the bottom while we move through the presentation with any questions that you may have, because at the very end, we'll make sure to address all of those questions. We want to make sure everybody understands this really fun technology. So as a thank you all for joining us today, we also wanted to let you know that we have a really cute travel size papaya enzyme cleanser by Revision that everyone that attends and comes for their free VISIA consult will get one of these to take home. These are super fun and they smell amazing. So we also are going to have some really great offers at the end of the presentation that we'll go over for anyone who wants to schedule their free VISIA consultation. So give me just 1 minute and I'm going to go ahead and pull up my presentation and share my screen here. So what is a VISIA Skin Analysis? Alison has been our provider who is really kind of taken over our world of the VISIA technology. So she's joining me today to explain a little bit about what we can do with the VISIA machine to analyze your skin and create objective recommendations for treatments and at-home products. And before I turn it over to her, I just wanted to virtually introduce our amazing doctors. Dr. Antunes is our board certified plastic surgeon for breast and body. I'm sorry, did I say Dr. Antunes?
Yes.
You got to correct me.
Sorry.
Dr. Piazza is our breast and body surgeon, and Dr. Antunes is our facial plastic, double board certified plastic surgeon. So they are not here with us today, but hopefully some of you have met these guys and maybe enjoyed a procedure with them. If not, they would love to meet you at a consult sometime. And then on our non-surgical side, we have two amazing nurse injectors, Alyson, who you've met, and Haley. And then we have Jennifer Schechter, who is our medical esthetician and laser specialist here at the Piazza Center. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Alyson to talk a little bit about our overview.
Thank you, Alison.
Yeah.
And thank you for being here today. So what I'm going to talk with you about today is exactly what is an annual skincare program and why it is important, how we use VISIA technology, using the VISIA to recommend treatments to you, and products. And then after we do your annual skincare program, how we can compare those results to when you started. So let's talk about what and why we do a VISIA analysis. First and foremost, our ultimate goal is to have forever young looking skin. And what forever young looking skin means is a lot of different things. These are the top things that over and over we've seen clients say that they see as being forever young. And it's not just one thing, but a combination of these things, which is great skin, small pores, even skin tone, no fine lines, no wrinkles, radiance. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about the VISIA skincare analysis. So what it is it's a comprehensive analysis. When you come in for your consult, we'll want to wash your face, no makeup on, have your hair back. It's going to examine your pore size, skin texture, sun damage, and wrinkles. It does serve as a baseline for the imaging and a comparative analysis. It's a wonderful tool for us to be able to track your program success. And then the thing I love the most about it is when I'm working with you, it helps me create a customized plan specifically for you and your goals.
It's really cool too. You can see the image on the screen of, it almost reminds me of one of those panoramic x-rays
Yes.
that you get when you go have your dental exam. But this part is the super fast and easy part. And then the really fun part is when Alison gets to talk to you about your goals and show you, I mean, showing your pictures isn't always fun, but at least you can know where you want to go after you see your pictures up close and personal.
Yeah, so the VISIA analysis, it has a patented analogy. It uses the world's largest database to grade your skin relative to other skin types. This is important because this is how you can see how your skin relates to other people within your age group. These are the variety of things that it measures. It measures spots, wrinkles, texture, pore size, sun damage, which that's one that here in Austin, Texas, we do see a lot of, and definitely we can help you work on that. Also brown spots, red areas, and porphyrins. Does anybody know what porphyrins is?
I didn't until I got a really bad score on my analysis with porphyrins. So I had to learn what it was the hard way.
So it's really interesting. Porphyrins, and scary, some people think, is actual bacteria that's reflected by the UV ultralight on your skin. And there's a variety of reasons that we get it. And there's a few treatments and products at home that I'll be able to recommend should you have a porphyrin score that's low, and we want to recommend that. So another thing with the VISIA that I just want to point out really quickly is that it will give you a percentage. If you see, maybe hard to see on your screen, but next to spots, it shows a percentage. So this is your percentage in comparison to the hundreds to 200,000 people across the United States that have done a VISIA. So this is where the comparative analogy comes in.
So the number, the higher the number, the better, or the lower the number?
The higher the number, the better. So let's say that your pores, it says that you have 10%, which means that you have a lot of large visible scores. That would mean that 90% of people that are in the VISIA's database have less pores present than you.
So, and that would obviously indicate an area we want to work on.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. That happened to me. That was a real story.
So this is another example, closer up vision of how it analyzes wrinkles and then the porphyrins. And then this is showing the UV spots. So the UV spots is actual sun damage that is underneath the skin that we can't see yet. And then the brown spots is actual damage that is visible on the skin.
This is so interesting too, because although these pictures may seem a little bit creepy or scary at first, the cool thing is that when we take your first VISIA picture and you can really see all of those spots up close, when we do your re-pictures in about a year, hopefully after some great treatments and at-home products, you're going to be blown away because it will, it will show you up close and personal again, and we can put those pictures side by side to really show you how much progress you've been able to make. Because as we know, when we look at ourselves in the mirror every single day, it's hard to track tiny little changes. Mm-hmm. But when you can look at those comparative pictures side by side after doing treatments for 6 months or a year, that's really effective to show you what's working and what's not.
And that's, Alison, to your to iterate that, this is one of the reasons why I absolutely love VISIA technology. It's different from me subjectively looking at a client, telling a client what I think they might need based on my knowledge. This is actually giving numbers, and we can actually then take those numbers and make a comparison and see actual progress in numbers.
So exciting. So this one's super exciting, but a little bit scary.
This one's really fun. So this just shows advanced aging simulation. So it's going to simulate what your skin would do without any products or treatments over the proximity of about 50 years. So in this slide, it goes from 30 to 70.
Mine, I looked just like my mother.
I think I look just like my mom in mine too. And this one's really fun. This one is eyelash analysis. So, you know, eyelashes are so popular right now. Eyelash extensions, people want long, gorgeous, curly lashes. So the VISIA can actually analyze your eyelashes, and then we, you know, have products that we recommend, like the Revita Lash, and we can actually see the progress of your eyelashes growing.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's a really fun one.
And this one is always one that some people love, some people hate, but we can definitely make lots of improvements. So it's this great tool called True Skin Age. So it shows what your actual age is, and then it shows what your quote true skin age is. I always explain to people this doesn't mean, like in this person's case, that she actually looks 46, but that her skin is acting like a 46-year-old compared to all the people in their database. And definitely we want to improve that number for her.
Yeah, that's a really fun thing to do after you can take those follow-up pictures and watch your true skin age drop as your real age goes up. That's a testament that things are working.
Yes, and we've definitely seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what happens next? So this is where the fun part begins. So after I do your VISIA analysis and go over the results with you, then I get to create, which is the most fun thing, a customized plan specifically for you. So I take into consideration your lifestyle, what your goals are, what's bothering you the most, along with the VISIA analysis to come up with a plan specifically for you. Going quick. Sorry, that's okay. The slide kind of went a little quicker than we thought. So I wanted to just briefly go over some of the treatments that I would recommend, depending on what your VISIA analysis showed. So definitely, since we live in Austin, Texas, out in the sun a lot, we do see a lot of sun damage, a lot of brown spots, red spots, fine lines and wrinkles. BBL is called broadband light therapy, and these are the improvements that you would get with the broadband light therapy, which is a treatment that I would recommend. It needs to be 2 to 4 times a year. It delays the emergence of visible signs of aging. It activates the youth genes, and the benefits are those things that make someone feel and look forever young. The radiant skin tone, the clarity of skin. It also does pore size reduction and delays the development of wrinkles and skin laxity. Here are some before and afters. This lady had a beautiful, amazing result. This is taken 1 month after her first treatment. As you see, more overall tone, and even tone, and less redness.
A lot of redness went away on that one.
This one is another one that's 2 weeks after the first treatment. Definitely more glowy skin and not as much browns.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a big difference.
This one's amazing. So this is specifically targeting those brown spots on the chest. And as you see, it's a second treatment. So with BBL, you're going to have additive results. The more you come in and do, the more results you're going to get from it.
Awesome. Wow, texture too, huh?
Yes.
Color and
this
texture.
Is when they'll work on color and texture. There's not a lot of downtime with BBL.
That's great. And these are some of the treatments we're just going over quickly today, but the beautiful thing is when you come in for your skincare analysis, if these sound like treatments that might work for you, we can kind of talk about the science behind them and what you can expect during the treatment, after care, downtime, all that as well.
Definitely. And so the next treatment is the halo laser. The key takeaways about it are that it takes 1 to 2, we recommend 1 to 2 treatments a year. It corrects the signs of aging with minimal downtime. Its benefits are it builds the collagen, elastin, hyaluronic acid, it improves the skin texture, you see a reduction of pore size, and you get an improvement of the uneven skin pigmentation. And here are some before and afters.
Here's a close-up.
Yeah, this one's amazing. Really so good. Fine lines and wrinkles and pore size definitely reduced. Here's one where the VISIA, can you go back to that one?
Yep, thanks.
I love this one because this one shows that you act like what I was talking about. You can actually see results with the VISIA of the definite improvement in her pore size reduction after the halo. That one's melasma correction.
We have a lot of people asking about what they can do for their melasma, and halo is just amazing for that.
Other treatments that we do is Botox and Dysport for fine lines and wrinkles. And then this is just an example of derma fillers, which are used to enhance or replace volume loss. So beautiful young woman just wanted a little bit of enhancement to her cheeks and lips. And this is another skin service that we provide. This is a hydrofacial. So the hydrofacial is what I recommend when you've got those high porphyrin numbers. And then you're also needing pore size reduction. It really just cleans the skin really good, gets it better clean than we can at home with cleanser. I definitely recommend it quarterly.
Perfect. And this image on the right is, what do we call that? The junk.
We call that the gunk jar.
That's all the porphyrins floating around in that water. That hydrofacial will suck right out of your face and give you that nice glow.
Really cool when you get to see the gunk jar after you've gotten the hydrofacial and see what was on your skin.
It's oddly fulfilling, isn't it?
And then part of your skincare regimen is for me to recommend the products at home for you to use and create a regimen for you that's specifically for the problems that we saw in your VISIA. So we recommend a cleanser, a medical grade, and when you come in, I definitely have a variety of products to choose from depending on what issues and conditions you have.
We also have some really fun, we call them DIY treatments that you can take home and do a little service on yourself. Like we've got multiple types of masks that you can take home and do. So we usually recommend 1 or 2 of those just because they give you longer results from your treatments that you do in the office. And I mean, not quite the level of coming in and getting a hydrofacial or a peel, but will extend your results longer.
Yes. And then we definitely recommend exfoliating. That's going to help with the texture and the fine lines and wrinkles. And then a UV sun blocking sunscreen. Use that every day.
That's a must-have.
UV VISIA number improved.
That's right.
And then the fifth thing is just to follow your personalized skincare. And that's part of the beauty of this program, is that I can definitely support you in following your skincare regimen.
Yeah, Alison creates a really great at-home card for you that outlines all of the steps of the products that you've decided to take home and use, so that you'll know when to use them, morning or night, how often, how much, where to apply it, that kind of thing. So we just want to make this as user-friendly as possible, because we know that following a regimen sometimes takes a little bit of effort, and we want your at-home skincare routine to really enhance what you're doing in office. So I hope you enjoyed that, but this is the really fun part, when we get to offer some nice deals to you for attending the webinar today. Obviously, you get the cute papaya enzyme cleanser, which I know everyone will just love. We're also going to give you the hour and 15-minute long consultation for free. That's a $100 value. And once we put the package together of your yearly plan that includes the services that we recommend and the products that we recommend, we let you decide, kind of put that together of what of those recommendations, what works best for you. And then we'll take 15% off of that, anything that you prepay and commit to for the rest of the year. So that's a really nice savings when you're able to do that. And then, of course, with any $199 product purchase, we're going to give you a Revision DEJ eye cream, which is just amazing. And that's a $59 value. So it's a nice little add-on as well. So before we say goodbye, I am going to turn this off and check our Q&A box and see if anybody had any questions. So it looked, oh, I might have something in the chat. Hold on a second. No, anybody? No questions? So what you can expect next is I will send out a follow-up email to everyone who attended or signed up that maybe didn't make it. excuse me, and I will include the recording of this. So if you want to go back and watch it again, or if you want to share it with a friend, you're more than welcome to. That's always a good idea. You guys can book treatments together and come in and reverse your true skin age together. Yeah. But that email will go out in the next few days, and it will outline the offer as well. And that email, again, will come straight from me. That email address is non-surgical at the Piazza Center. And you are more than welcome to ask me any questions directly, or if you need help scheduling your VISIA skincare consult, I am more than happy to help you with that as well. But thank you all so much for joining us today.
Thank you. It was so much fun.
We had a lot of fun, and we look forward to either hearing from you or seeing you all really soon. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.